The thing that stuck with me is getting involved and not being afraid to fail. It's important to know that we are going to fail, and that's okay. It's okay to fail, but what's more important is that you get out in the real world and try and help out.
Yeah, so we had our day of service, and that was something I was able to plan through FBLA and DECA. We had 20 local businesses, charities, and school organizations come into the Apex. We split them up, like one business paired with one charity. And they worked with a small group of students to talk about their business, talk about their organization, give our FBLA and DECA members and all the student body that was there a bit of an insight onto what the operation side of it looked like, how they impact their own community, and then they also led a small service project before going and sitting on a panel discussion.
I loved it. So when she emailed us about it, I don't think I was that interested, but I did it anyway. I was like, I might as well do it, see what it's like, and I'm glad I did. I learned new things, I met new people, I was able to meet people I can possibly in the future network with, and I got great advice from business owners, business startups, nonprofit owners. I think it's needed for kids, especially my age in high school, because we're about to get into that next phase of our life where we decide what our career is, and I think this advice they have for us and what they've learned and their experience is much needed for us so we can be prepared when we go into that next phase.
Ari had done some research and found that we were one of the nonprofits here in Nixa. So we were making birthday cards for our little kids so that the parents will have a birthday card to give to their child along with all the presents and everything. So we had some awesome students that made great birthday cards, probably the best we've ever had. And they were making them not only for little kids, but for our kids that are, you know, like 10 to 13 or 14. It was just great to see students that are really wanting to engage and see, you know, what the nonprofit and the business world's about.
I thought it was really good. I really like coming in, like hearing the stories that they had to tell. I helped make birthday cards for the kids that otherwise wouldn't have a birthday, and I thought that was really sweet. I really liked sharing the stories and how everything ran and just how it was put together and like knowing the thought that was in every decision. I think a lot of kids want to be involved, yeah. I think a lot of kids also want something that is meaningful and that gives them something that they can do that's very intentional and that makes them feel like they're making a difference.
Thank you to the entire Nixa community. We had 20 businesses and charities come in addition to some school organizations that were willing to dedicate their time, effort, and money into making this event happen. And it has benefited us as a school, us as an FBLA and DECA chapter, and I truly hope we get to see our community reap the benefits as well.